10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hi everybody, good morning, happy Monday. It's another week, it's the 12th of July 2021 and this is quiz 49. So we're only one quiz off the big 5-0, which will be happening on Friday. Just to let you all know, this is also my last Monday. So from next Monday I will not be coming live at this time. Okay, so good morning, Rick. Thanks for joining me. So this is my last Monday doing the quizzes. Okay, so I will be coming live. What I'm going to do is from Friday, we'll do the 50th quiz, and then I'm going to have maybe a week off, 2 weeks off from doing quizzes, and then I'll come back with something fresh for you for a Friday. Okay. So well, I should say it. We'll say it now. Unfortunately, England lost last night on penalties, but I thought overall they did a fantastic job to even get to a final. And you know, the fact it got to penalties shows that they are a very good team. So it was just that last penalty, wasn't it? If you all watched it. So I thought I'd connect to Twitch for my last Monday on here doing the quiz. So welcome to my Twitch followers, which is always great to see. There is a new word for what people I'm talking about, so I'll come on to that later. So just to come in to say hello. Oh, thank you, Rick, so much. Remember, you can share this broadcast, you can subscribe and sponsor or send awards. That's up to you. So please always support your broadcasters, because we know we come live and we spend our time putting content together to share with you, and and cook. So I do appreciate everyone that sends awards and sponsors. It is a great platform to use. So without further ado, let's get on with the quiz, I think. So I am on a little bit early, so I've been coming a bit earlier on a Monday. I've not got a set time yet for Fridays going forward, but this Friday I will be on later, because I'm going to we're going to go out for a trip somewhere, okay? So we're going to go out for a trip somewhere on Friday, okay? Just going to drink some of my coffee. This is delicious. I'll tell you something, hopefully my hair will be cut by Friday, because it's getting longer again. Okay then, guys, so first question. So just to let you know, I am using HAPS. If you want to see all the quiz questions, then please download the HAPS app. You can go on to desktop, which is haps.tv, and give me a follow, Aidan Leeds. So that's another way to see all the questions on the screen. So you'll see, I also share out onto Twitter. So there's always a link there, I believe, which you can click onto, which will take you to this broadcast. Okay, so you can always watch it. I probably would say download the app, but watch on haps.tv on a desktop, on a laptop. Okay. So let's get started then, so you can see all the questions. All I ask is that you don't put any comments in the chat box as we're live, okay? Otherwise, I will have to block you. Majority of you know the rules by now. Those that are new, then I gave you 3 strikes and you're out, okay? So question number one. So I'm looking for write them down on a piece of paper, and then, as I say, when we go through the answers at the end, then give yourself the points, okay, as we go through. So this is my last Monday quiz. Here we go. So question number 1. Who is replacing John Humphrys as quizmaster on Mastermind? And it's not me, before you say. Okay, so who is replacing John Humphrys as quizmaster on Mastermind? Okay, and it's not me, unfortunately. Okay, so that is your first question. I think we'll do 25 questions today. I won't be using the studio, as I say, on Friday, because I won't be able to use the studio because I won't have the laptops. Okay. So question number 2. Okay, what year? So I'm looking for a year. What year did Margaret Thatcher die. So what year did Margaret Thatcher die? Okay, we've got an in-betweener. That's what I'm calling them now. They're called in-betweeners because if you've ever watched a TV show called Charmed, Charmed has a very good episode in the series where they have to tackle trolls, and so they're called in-betweeners now. They don't know whether they're on the good side or the bad side. We all know which side they're on, but we're going to call them in-betweeners, okay? Because they like to attack when nobody's looking. Okay, so they're called in-betweeners. So just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, just bear with me 1 moment, guys. So have a think of those last two questions. Okay, they should have gone now. Okay, we're back on. Sorry if the connection's just gone a little bit fuzzy. That's because I'm using my phone at the same time. Look at this hair. It's crazy. Right, they should have gone now, so they'll probably find another way to come back. So yeah, we're calling them in-betweeners, okay? So that was question number 2. He or she obviously doesn't understand how live streaming works. Say, who are you talking to? Listen, I've talked to myself many times before. That's not a problem. It's him or her that is the problem. The question number 3. We're number 3, aren't we? Let me just double check. Okay, number 3. Okay. The His Dark Materials trilogy comprises of Northern Lights, The Amber Spyglass, and which other book? So the His Dark Materials trilogy comprises of Northern Lights, The Amber Spyglass, and which other book? So that is your question number 3. Okay, question number 4. Question number 4. What year was Heinz established? I think we did that question, didn't we? What year was Heinz established? So yeah, last night, because it was football, it didn't finish until probably about 11:30, and it took me ages to get to sleep. I think it took a lot of people a long time to get to sleep. So, but then if we did win, I probably wouldn't have had any sleep at all, and I probably would still be awake, still be in bed now. So they played really well. So question number 5, which came first? So question number 5, which came first, Twitter or Instagram? I know which one that is, although I could be wrong actually. We'll find out later. Which came first, Twitter or Instagram? And question number 6. Question number 6. I'm going to miss this. I'm going to miss the Monday morning quizzes, But I'm just going to have a break. Who knows? They might come back again in the future. But I need to. Things are moving forward now with life as normal, so I need to move forward as well with it. Number 6. What is the US president Joe Biden's middle name? So what is US President Joe Biden's middle name? Okay. And question number 7. Okay, hey ZinZZ, is that you? Hopefully, thank you for joining. Okay, question number 7. Which Oscar-winning Welsh actress shares a birthday with her famous husband? So which Oscar-winning Welsh actress shares a birthday with her famous husband? Okay, and question number 8. Okay, Love Island, which is a TV show, is now filmed in Mallorca, but where was the original series filmed? So don't put any answers in the chat box, please. Just write them on a piece of paper. Love Island is now filmed in Mallorca, but where was the original series filmed? Okay, please don't put any answers in the chat box. Okay. And question number 9. Okay, question number 9, everybody. Okay. This is a follow-up question. When did the first series of Love Island air? Right, 1 second, everybody. It's a shame that on a Monday, on my last Monday quiz, that I have to deal with this. Oh my gosh, seriously. Just give me a second. I thought, let's go and let's try switching it on today. 1 second. Okay, I'll just turn off my apps. Loads of apps in the background. Okay, we're back on now. Okay, right, next question. So yeah, that was when did the very first series of Love Island air? I'll give you a clue on that one. It was fairly recently, not too long ago. So, okay, question number 10. Okay, when was the first London Marathon? So when was the first London Marathon? Okay, and we've got a sort of multiple choice question now. So question number 11. Which of these actors was not born in Wales? So which of these actors were not born in Wales? Christian Bale, Tom Ellis, Paul Whitehouse, Taron Egerton. Which of these actors was not born in Wales? Christian Bale, Tom Ellis, Paul Whitehouse, or Taron Egerton? So the question is in the chat box, but I'll just put it on the screen again because I am live on YouTube, I think, now. So back. Sorry if you missed the quizzes from before. You might want to think, well, where's quiz 47, 48, 46? I did try to connect my YouTube up, but it wasn't working with HAPS at the time. So those quizzes are on HAPS. So if you're watching on YouTube, download the HAPS app or go onto the laptop and go onto haps.tv, search for Aid and Leads, and you will find all the quizzes on there. And I'm hoping in the future there will be a feature where I will be able to put all my broadcasts into, say, like a playlist. So you'll be able to just find the quizzes all in one place rather than having to scroll through. So, okay, question number 12. Because at the moment I have quizzes and cooking, and they're all mixed up. Well, they're not mixed up, they're just in order. So you might be able to search for, you'll be able to search for them anyway. So, question number 12. Who is Mariana Lambrini Diamandis better known as? Who is Mariana Lambrini Diamandis better known as? Just gonna have some coffee, guys. Oh, my hair, it's just so long. It's crazy. Last time I got my haircut was, I think it was the week that the restrictions were open, and I think Caroline said it was May. So we're in June, July. So it's probably about 7 or 8 weeks. Okay, question 13. Question 13, everybody. I forgot to mention as well earlier. Let's do the question first. Which country by area is the largest in the world? Which country by area is the largest in the world? So I should mention, this weekend we did Haps chocolate, and it was a huge success. Huge success. I couldn't have, it was just phenomenal. You know, so many great broadcasters coming live, chatting, cooking, enjoying chocolate. It was an amazing day. And I've nearly filled up next month already. So if I get a lot more interest, I've got about 3 spots left, very late spots. So mainly for those watching in Australia or in Asia and New Zealand. So, or if you would like to come live a little bit later on Eastern time, I think I've got 9, 10 and 11. So we might go until 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So they're the 3 times I've got available. If I get a lot more interest, because it's quite popular, is fruit and vegetables, like plant-based or anything like that, if you want to do that, I will possibly consider doing a Sunday. So we will do it over 2 days next month. But the Sunday that of the actual the Sunday of that weekend, I am going to be away. So hopefully. Okay, question number 14. And that leads us nicely onto the date, the 14th of August is when it will be happening. So I want to know, so how, let me just, sorry guys, I read the question and it's just not always the best English. So number 13 was, which country by area is the largest in the world? Question 14, I would like to know the smallest country by area in the world. They just put it this way. And how about the smallest country? So now I'm looking for the smallest country in the world. Okay, question 15. What does HE stand for on the periodic table? So question 15, what does HE stand for on the periodic table? Now, do you remember this, Caroline? I think we had a similar question and I was like, do you know, something I don't own? Well, I'm going to give you a clue because Caroline sent me this and I've not had another reason. I need to get a frame. Here we go. It might be a little bit blurry. So there's the periodic table, everyone. I think I'm blurry, aren't I? I'm hoping on Friday the connection's going to be good because it's a special one on Friday. I just don't know where to broadcast from yet. So, but it will be later on in the day. I've got a place in mind. I do have a place in mind. I noticed, I think Blaine did a broadcast. One of his last broadcasts was actually a quiz with a view. So it's really nice to see that. I've had it planned a couple of weeks ago to do that. So I'm all for exchanging, sharing ideas because it's great. Because you don't have to always be stuck in. The only reason I did it from here is because we were in lockdown. So who knows? We'll take the quizzes on the road as well. But because it's a special one, I thought let's do the 50th quiz somewhere different. So number 16, what year did a rugby tournament, the 5 Nations Championships, become the 6 Nations? So did you know that? I didn't know that. What year did the rugby tournament, the 5 Nations Championships, become the 6 Nations? So looking for the year. Okay, and question 17. So don't take questions, unfortunately, I'm the quiz master here. Okay, number 17. Who is older, First Minister Mark Drakeford or the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson? So who is older, First Minister Mark Drakeford or the United Kingdom's Prime Minister Boris Johnson? Write your answers down. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet on a Monday. Well, I kind of do have it, but it won't be live streaming. So I'm going to miss you all on a Monday morning, but I will still be coming live on an evening and cooking. So as I say, Mondays won't be, no quiz on a Monday anymore. But Fridays I will still come live, but I'll be having just like a week, 2 weeks off from doing quizzes, because we've done 50 quizzes. That's 25 weeks worth of quizzes. It's crazy. It's a long time. Number 18, what does the AC button on a calculator stand for? What does the AC button on a calculator stand for? So we've got 6 more questions. I'm going to do 25 today. And question 19. Okay, which astrological star sign runs from October the 23rd to November the 22nd? Which astrological star sign runs from October the 23rd to November the 22nd? So somebody who was born on Halloween, for example, or somebody who's born on Guy Fawkes night, bonfire night over here. What star sign are they? Okay, question number 20. Okay, Robert Downey Jr. has filmed 2 movies in Wales. I would like you to name one of them. So Robert Downey Jr. has filmed 2 movies in Wales. I would like you to name one of them. So only 1 point up for grabs there. If you don't know who Robert Downey Jr. is, think of Iron Man. You'll all know Iron Man. That's the actor I'm thinking of. I remember once going into a nightclub, and I must have maybe had too many beers, I'm not sure, but he looked just like him. And I took a picture of me and him together. I've got a picture of him somewhere. And I've got a picture, and it's like, he kept saying to me, he said, "You look like me when I was your age." And I was like, really? You know, I didn't think we looked the same, but every time I, look and I think of Iron Man, I don't know if that's one of the answers. Hello, Danny. How you doing? Did you enjoy the chocolate broadcast this weekend? It was fun, wasn't it? It was great. I enjoyed it. Make sure you're following all the other broadcasters as well, if you've not done that. Question 21. I am up early. Well, I did go to bed not too early because of the match. I was watching the match. I probably wouldn't be, as I said earlier, I would probably not be doing this quiz right now if we had won. So yeah, it was a pretty even game, to be honest with you. I think they did really well, but when it comes to penalties, it's like your head's in your hands like this, and you think, oh no, So roll on to the World Cup next year. That's all I'm saying. We did very well though. To come second, is an achievement in itself. Yeah. Anyway, next question. We're going to do 25 questions here. This is the last Monday quiz, by the way. I will be back on Friday with the 50th special, which I'm looking forward to. Hopefully you can join me for that. But I'll set a time. I'll put a time up and try to aim for a certain time. Question 21, everyone. Question 21. Okay. Which Welsh castle boasts the oldest doors in Europe, constructed no later than 1190s? Which Welsh castle boasts the oldest doors in Europe constructed, let me read that again. Which Welsh castle boasts the oldest doors in Europe, constructed no later than the 1190s? That's funny, Danny. I like that. Bless you. Bless you, my holy child. No religious symbols on here. So well done if you got that one right. Well, we haven't done the answers yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. 22, everybody. Question 22. Okay, I want to know the year that Netflix was created. So what year was the Netflix created? Do you know the answer to that question? Another quick of coffee. Although saying that last night, I didn't actually have drinks, to be honest. I had a drink when I was putting my England flags on, which didn't take too long to come off. And then I had, I think, one drink during the first half, and then another drink during the second half. So don't put any answers in the chat box. Number one rule, don't put any answers in the chat box. Not until we go through the answers. That was my mistake for saying the answers. Yeah, I was getting ahead of myself, that's why. Question 23. I'll let you off, Danny. I know you've come in a few times, but it was a long time ago, wasn't it? It was a long, long time ago. But yeah, we can't believe 49 quizzes later. I'm still sat here. You'll see me quiz 492, and it'll just be my skull still sat here doing the quizzes with nobody watching. No, most people watch on the replay, so at least I think they do. That's why I'm coming off for a bit, just to have a break, see what happened. Question 23. Okay, you'll like this question. Football question. Who are the season's kit sponsors of Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's owned Wrexham AFC? So get the half a point. But who are this season's kit sponsors of Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's owned Wrexham AFC? No, Danny, what we do is we do the questions. That's to stop the answers appearing in the chat. So you can do the quiz as if you're watching the replay. But I go through the answers then at the end. So it's mainly for replay viewers, mainly. But if you take part live, you will get the answers as well. It's just we just do them at the end. Okay, we've only got 2 more questions left. 2 more questions. Yeah, but don't put the answers in. So it works. It works. But on Heckle, I come live on Heckle as well occasionally, and I do a coffee quiz just for 10-15 minutes. We do 12 questions on there. So I will be coming live on Heckle, so you can get your quiz fix if you enjoyed that. That's only for iPhones at the moment, but there's no replays on Heckle, so you have to tune in live. And I come live at about this time. Okay, number 24. Michael Ebenezer Kwadjo Omari Owuo Jr, I think that's how you pronounce his name, is the real name of which rapper? Let me repeat that again. Michael Ebenezer Kwadjo Omari Owuo Jr is the real name of which rapper? Do you know the answer? And the final question, this is your final Monday question. Sad. You know, it's raining, it's horrible. Most people are drunk, you know, from last night, tired from last night, you know, and now we're finishing the last quiz on a Monday. It's sad. I will be back though, as I say. It's not the end of the quizzes from me, just the days. Number 25 then, it's your last Monday question. What city is the capital of Vietnam? What city is the capital of Vietnam? Okay, so just going to give you 2 minutes. Actually, I'll give you a minute, go through your questions. Just make sure you're happy with your answers. Those watching on the replay, remember to put in hashtag replay. You can give a reaction in this chat. So, you know, I think when people go through HAPS and they think, oh, there's lots of likes on that broadcast, that must be good. You know, I don't put myself in that category at all. I just come live and do this because I enjoy it and I like to learn something new. Who knows what might happen on a Monday morning? Thanks, Danny, watching me. Yeah, the live replay. Anyway, so let's go through the answers then. You can now put the answers in the chat box, okay? So if you're watching us as a live broadcaster, you can put your answers in now as I go through the questions, okay? Question number 1 then. So, who is replacing John Humphrys as quizmaster on Mastermind? You can put your answers in now if you wish. The correct answer was Clive Myrie. Clive Myrie. I like Clive. I watch him on BBC News. He's a very good broad presenter. So he will do very well. I'm not sure the exact date when he takes over, but I'm sure they'll have started filming at the moment. Question number 2. Do I read the comments or do I do the question? I'm going to have to do the questions, guys, from the chat. Question 2. What year did Margaret Thatcher die? What year did Margaret Thatcher die? And the answer was 2013. 2013. I remember, I think her hometown was Boston, I think. It's in Lincolnshire. Or is it Gainsborough? It's Gainsborough, I think. That was her, not her hometown, but her constituency. And I believe there was a statue that got pulled down. So when you talk about statues being pulled down, probably one of the first statues to be pulled down was Margaret Thatcher's, because she got rid of the industry around the north east and all the, like in Yorkshire, the miners and everything. So anyway, question number 3. His Dark Material trilogy. I'll read the comments in a second, guys. But I just need to. Or Danny, if you're watching, she watching. It's just I can't read the question at the same time because it's on the same page. So His Dark Material trilogy comprises of Northern Lights, The Amber Spyglass, and which other book? The answer was The Subtle Knife. The Subtle Knife. The Subtle Knife. I think that's correct. SUBTLE. The Subtle Knife. Question number 4. What year was Heinz established? What year was Heinz established? The answer was 1869. 1869. Question 5, which came first, Twitter or Instagram? And the answer was Twitter. Twitter, it was created on March the 21st, 2006. Instagram arrived October the 6th, 2010. And question number 6, what is US President Joe Biden's middle name? What is US President Joe Biden's middle name? I've just realized I forgot to put up. Nobody reminded me. I always forget to do this. Oh, let's put it up anyway. It does look pretty, doesn't it? Nice. I'm sorry about that, everybody. I forgot to put it. Doesn't really matter now. What is US President Joe Biden's middle name? The correct answer is Robinette. Robinette. For number 6. Question 7. When I get to 10, I'll read the comments, okay? Number 7. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas's... Oh, we missed that question. Did I miss? Oh, what's happened here? Oh, that was the question, wasn't it? Yeah, which Oscar-winning Welsh actress shares a birthday with her famous husband? The answer is Catherine Zeta-Jones. Her husband, Michael Douglas' birthday is September the 25th. I was originally meant to be born on September the 24th. but I was born at the beginning of September. Well, middle of September. Let you work that one out. Question number 8. Love Island is now filmed in Mallorca, but where was the original series filmed? Love Island is now filmed in Mallorca, but where was the original series filmed? The answer was Fiji. Celebrity Love Island was the original series. Now, question 9. When did the very first series of Love Island air? And the answer was 2005. So its current incarnation was rebooted in 2015. I'm going to have a look at that. I mean, I don't watch Love Island. You know, I'm not a massive fan of it, but I don't really remember the first series, like 2005. So I'll have to go and try and find that somewhere. Or should I not bother? Okay, let me just try and read some of the comments. Sorry, guys. Okay, it's Danny that's messaging me. Okay, yeah, don't mention Margaret Thatcher in Scotland. Yeah. Yeah, Danny, well done, 1869. And Twitter, yeah, well done. Is that the guy from the Crystal Maze? The guy from the Crystal Maze. I'm just wondering which question. Do you mean, is that for question 3? Or Clive Myrie? Do you mean Clive Myrie? No, Clive Myrie is the BBC presenter, a news presenter. I think that's what you mean. Yeah, okay, I think that's what you mean. Right, let's do the next questions then. So number 10, when was the first London Marathon? When was the first London Marathon? The answer was 1981. 1981. It was 40 years this year. So well done if you got that right. And question number 11. Which of these actors was not born in Wales? Christian Bale, Tom Ellis, Paul Whitehouse, Taron Egerton. The correct answer was Taron, who was born in Birkenhead and raised on Anglesey and in Aberystwyth. Aberystwyth. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've got friends there, actually, North Wales. So well done if you got that one right. I don't know about you. I thought Christian Bale was a football player. Or am I thinking of somebody else? Question number 12. This is what Monday morning does to me. I'm going to miss Monday mornings coming live to you. Because we sort of take it seriously on a Monday, but I try and we're a little bit like happy from the weekend, but obviously different today. And then Fridays tend to be preparing for the weekend. Question number 12. Who is Marina Lambrini Diamandis better known as? Who is Marina Lambrini Diamandis better known as? And the answer is Marina and the Diamonds. So it's Marina and the Diamonds. I've got a few of her tracks, actually. She's a very good singer. And question 13. Which country by area is the largest in the world? Which country by area is the largest in the world? And the answer, I think most people got this right, it is Russia. It's around 17 million square meters. And question 14, what is the smallest country in the world? The answer is, of course, Vatican City. The answer is the Vatican City. Question 15, what does He stand for on a periodic table? The answer is helium. Question 16, what year did rugby tournament the Five Nations Championships become the Six Nations? Just gonna sit up a minute. Oh, stretch. Nothing better, is there, than a stretch? Maybe that's what we should start doing on a Monday. try and do some exercises. I think that would be a good idea, actually. The correct answer is the year 2000. So the first Six Nations was held in the year 2000. Question 17. Who is older, First Minister Mark Drakeford or UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson? The correct answer is Mark Drakeford. He was born in 1954 and Boris Johnson was born in 1964. So that must mean he's coming up to his 60th birthday as Boris in 3 years. Okay, question number 18. What does the AC button on a calculator stand for? What does the AC button on a calculator stand for? And the answer is all clear. So the answer to number 18 is all clear. And question 19, which astrological star sign runs from October the 23rd to November the 22nd? Which astrological star sign runs from October the 23rd to November the 22nd? The correct answer is Scorpio. Question number 19. We've done that one, sorry. Sorry, I just forget that on the screen. I don't know if you can present another question. Does it go into a queue? Let me just check. 1 minute. Question 20. Yeah, oh, it goes into a queue. I never knew you could do that. Robert Downey Jr. has filmed 2 movies in Wales. Can you name one of them? So well done if you put this. The first one is Restoration in 1995. Don't worry about the year. And the second one was Doolittle, and that was in the year 2020, which was last year. I think it was it 2020 Doolittle came out? I think it was very early, wasn't it? It was very early. I thought that film came out a lot sooner. I thought it was 2019. Maybe I just saw it on, on the live streaming platform. I don't know which one it was. Netflix, Amazon, I can't remember. Question 21. Which Welsh castle boasts the oldest doors in Europe, constructed no later than the 1190s? And the answer is Chepstow Castle. So the answer to 21 is Chepstow Castle. Question 22. Netflix was created in which year? Netflix was created in which year? And the answer is 1997. 1997. Didn't they used to send out DVDs? I think Netflix. Didn't they used to send out DVDs to people? I think they did. And I remember Love to Film. You used to get all these discs in the post. And question 23. Who are the season kit sponsors of Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's Wrexham AFC? I don't know the answer to this. Wow. Can you believe this? The answer is TikTok and I for William trailers. So I for William trailers and TikTok. I didn't know that. That's impressive. Good for them. Good. I hope they do really well. Maybe well. I hope you do well. I hope Wrexham does very well. Question 24. Michael Ebenezer Kwadjo Omari Owuo Jr. is the real name of which rapper? And the answer is Stormzy. I didn't know his name was Michael. I remember that one now. And your final question, everyone, your final question of Monday's quiz. What city is the capital of Vietnam? What city is the capital of Vietnam? And the answer is Hanoi. It's Hanoi, spelled Hanoi. Hanoi. So there we have it, everyone. That is your. You need to watch it for educational purposes, says Danny. So there we go, everyone. Let me just pop on the screen. There you go. We'll finish with that comment. Yeah, Danny's going to go watch Love Island for educational purposes during the time that I'm not doing Monday morning quizzes anymore. So that's it. That's it, everyone. That's your end of your quiz. Mark your scores. Mark your score sheets. Let me know how you did. You do all get 5 points just for being here. So next Monday, no quiz on here, unfortunately. I just want to have a little bit of a break for about a week or two. Come back with some new ideas. And then I will probably come live on a Friday and do a quiz. So I love using the studio. It's a really great tool. So if you've never used the studio, it's not that difficult once you know how to do it. Maybe I'll do like a tutorial. So there are tutorials anyway by the HAPS team. So go and check them out because they're the best. But go and check that out if you want to use the studio. Now I will give a shout out to Mosh, if you know Mosh. Shall I? Yeah, I will. I'll give him a shout out. So Mosh is going to be doing some quizzes, okay? I believe on HAPS in the future. So make sure you're following him. I don't know his exact username, so you'll have to just search Mosh in the chat box. But if you do love quizzes, go and check him out because he'll be starting soon. So yeah, that's amazing. So go and follow him, subscribe to his channel. Looking forward to his quizzes. It'd be nice to be on the other side for a change, being able to take part in a quiz rather than do the quiz itself. What else do I need to tell you? I don't think I'll be live tonight because I haven't anything planned really to cook tonight. But I will be on throughout the week cooking. Join me on Friday. Let me put on my big screen. Oops, there we go. So join me on Friday, special broadcast. We might do a few more questions. We might do even 30 questions for a special quiz. Not decided where it will be yet, but I will post a time on HAPS. So make sure you're checking that for this Friday. And then, as I say, I won't be on for then another fortnight, I reckon. Hopefully by then I will be double jabbed. So and then sort of being able to get back to some normality. But so thanks everybody for watching on the Monday. I do appreciate everyone that comes in, and I'll see you on Friday. Please join me on Friday, and if not, I'll see you throughout the week. So if you want to do the fruit and veg HAPS Saturday, there's 3 slots left, 9 p.m, 10 p.m, and 11 p.m. They're all Eastern times, so that's really good times if you're watching in Australia or in Asia. So if you want to come live at that time, that will be a great time for you. Just get in touch. And then if there's more interest in HAPS fruit and veg, which I'm sure there's going to be, and I can get enough broadcasters together, I will possibly extend it on to the Sunday as well. So we'll have a HAPS weekend instead of a HAPS Saturday. So that's all dependent on if there's enough interest. So remember to like the broadcast, guys, if you're happy with this, if you're happy with my broadcast today. Subscribe, and share out, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Have a really great day.